What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? How are you guys doing? We're back. I got the bike back, obviously. Headed home from work. And I figured I'd finally make a little update video. It's been a minute. Had, obviously you guys know the bike's been in the shop. Had some clutch issues. But now that that's all been resolved, we can kind of get back on the grind here. I also changed something. I got a dead cat for my mic. Hopefully that'll resolve some of the issues I was having. So I don't know. I haven't even tested it. We're going to find out though. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into this. Got some things I want to talk about. Metal only. So metal. Welcome back, everybody. Man, it feels good to be back on this thing. Feels better than ever. Clutch feels fantastic. I broke it in already, so I'm able to kind of play with it now, which I wasn't able to in the beginning. I had to take it light. But boy, man, what a difference. When I say go, it goes. It's an amazing thing. Anyways, it's been a minute. Like I said, I haven't really made a video. I was gonna do some vlogs and stuff like that, but it was just more difficult. I had no time, that kind of thing. And I missed my bike. I really did. I did a lot of traffic. I was going to work in the car, and I can tell you, it sucked. It sucked. It took my hour, 50-minute, 2-hour ride to about 3 hours. 3 fucking hours. It was ridiculous. I didn't understand why. There were some things that I did notice that I wanted to kind of bring up. And one of the most major things was that I realized, like, once you start driving and you're seeing all the bikes pass, the road seems so small. It just seems such smaller in a car than on a bike. I know it seems obvious, but if you ride a motorcycle pretty much all the time, and then you go ride a car here and there, or drive a car here and there, it doesn't click. Like it seems the same. But once you've been driving the car for a bit, you start to notice that everything seems small. The gap seems small. What is this guy doing? We can do this. We can make this, buddy. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Come on. Yeah, there you go, buddy. I need to walk you through this. Keep going. Keep going. Good job. Come on, dude. I'm just like, I want to get home. Anyways, yeah, so like things like this seem much smaller in a car. And the good thing, though, was it was nice when it was cold to be able to, like, be warm in a car. That was pretty fantastic. He can't fit through that. Can he? Can you do it? Can he do it? He did it. He did it, boys. All right, we're just going to line up here. This is pointless. But we're going to get around him soon. Oh, look at that. Oh, you decide to go. Anyways, yeah, so driving to work warm, that shit was nice. That was real nice. When it got a little cold out, and I was able to turn the heater on and listen to music and just jam out, and it was pretty good. I can't lie, that was nice. So sometimes a 3-hour ride was worth it, but for the most part, it sucked. I just wanted to get home, and you're stuck in traffic, seeing all these bikes pass. Man, it was horrible. But it feels fantastic to be back on the bike and have it running better than it's been in a while. I mean, it's just running fantastic. Power's all there. All the torque is back. And you forget how torquey it is. I kind of realized after getting the bike back that my clutch must have been going out for a while, because I was missing like that right there. Just that little bit. Like, there's a little extra power that I was missing for a while that after riding it so long, you just kind of, I know it gets to get used to it, and you just, it's hard to tell the difference, but I can definitely tell the difference now, and I'm absolutely loving it. It's a beautiful day out. It's about 73 degrees. It's been about 56 in the morning, so it's been nice in the mornings, and I mean, it's not the East Coast, so we're good. You guys out there freezing. There was a couple of things that I wanted to talk about beyond the bike. Well, still bike related. They kind of, I don't know, man. There's been, I don't know, maybe they've always been there, but lately there's been a lot of deaths. The way I usually take home, I normally ride on the 60 freeway For those of you guys that watch Hamimoto's crash, that's where he crashed. And lately there's been a lot of rider fatalities on that freeway. It's a shitty, shitty freeway. And I've decided that I am no longer going to ride that freeway because of all the rider deaths and everything that's been going on. I just have too much to lose to waste, you know, that it's worth me taking an extra 10 minutes to go down a little further to avoid that freeway. And that's what I'm going to do. So from now on, I'm going to be avoiding the 60. I mean, like I said, there's just been so many rider deaths that I don't know. I pretty much don't know any of them. But the fact that they're riders, look at this guy. What are you doing, bro? What are you doing? Or broette, I don't know, bro, chick, I don't know, however you want to say it. But anyways, yeah, there's been a lot of rider deaths, and I felt, you know, like any one of those could have been me. It could have been you, could have been any of you guys, and like could have been Red. I mean, it could have been any of my friends. And so it's weighed heavy on me, the fact that there's been a lot of rider deaths. And it's got me like, what is going on? Like, why all of a sudden do we have so many fatalities? And, you know, it's more when I'm not on the bike that I think about this, which is kind of a funny thing. Like, when I'm not on the bike, I think about these things, and it really does weigh heavy on me, my heart, and, you know, makes me think about my kids and my wife, and no way am I thinking about stopping riding, you know, but, I mean, it brings things to light. Like, you know, obviously this is a risky thing we're doing, riding, putting our leg over this bike, and we take that risk, or we get on the bike. We know it could happen to all of us. The interesting thing is the psychology behind it, is once you put your leg over that bike, at least for me, all that kind of goes away. Like, all the foreshadowing and the afterthought of death and mortality, it goes away, and I feel free. And it's odd thing, because I tell myself beforehand, like, all right, we're going to take it easy, we're not going to speed, we're just going to cruise, you know, we'll lane split at a whatever speed. But then once you get on the bike, man, you feel like you're in control. And going back to Hamimoto, he made another video, which I really encourage you guys to go check out, where he kind of talks about what happened and about his riding experience. And one of the things he touched on is that he mentions that he was starting to feel overconfident. And I've definitely been there. I've definitely had to check myself, because you start getting comfortable. You start being overconfident, and maybe not so much your ability, but I don't know. Just the thing is, you got to check yourself sometimes, because remember, it's not like you're on the track and it's you on the track. And of course, there's other riders, but you have hundreds, if not thousands, of cars that you're dealing with, and their job and responsibility isn't to watch out for you, man. Your job, it's your job. It's your responsibility, not theirs, and you have to remember that. But anyways, enough about that. I just want to say, man, for all you guys out there, all my friends, everybody that I know that rides, all you watchers that ride, all you subscribers, you guys are awesome. And I really want you to just, honestly, just take a moment every day before you get on your bike and just reflect, you know, just a quick reflection of like, hey, man, I want to get home safe. You know, what do I got to do to make it home safe? And, you know, from time to time, you just really do have to check yourself and kind of critique and criticize your riding and what you're doing and some of the things that you're doing that are potentially very unsafe, and just manage that risk. So, but I don't want to see any of you guys hurt. I don't want to hear the news of anybody that I know being hurt. So please, ride safe out there, man. I really do mean that. I don't want to go through that again, and it's not something that I enjoy doing. I don't want to go to another funeral, so let's not make that happen. On a more positive note, SCMM, man, it feels like it's just around the corner. I'm super excited. I cannot wait. I do have a room booked, but I'm thinking of upgrading and getting into a nicer hotel and just kind of splurging on the family and making a legit vacation out of it instead of just going to get wasted, because that tends to be what happened. If any of you guys saw me last year, first day, I was really, I kind of let go a little bit, just a little, just a little bit. And so this year I kind of want to make it more about the family. I definitely want to enjoy everybody. I was kind of debating whether or not I want to even bring any merch. sell any hats or shirts or decals or anything like that. I normally pretty much always sell stuff when I'm at SEMM, which is awesome. Beyond making the trip a little lighter on the pocketbook, doing that and helps substantially. It's a nice boost in your ego. I'm not gonna lie, that people like your merchandise and want to rock your shit. It's really cool, and I mean, beyond, like I said, beyond just the help of making the trip easier, it's really cool to see people wearing your gear, man. It's a cool feeling to know that you're doing something that people enjoy, and it's hard not to. I mean, you can imagine it's hard not to enjoy that. Seeing someone on Instagram posting your hat or your shirt or your key tag or your shit like that, you know, it's a really cool feeling. So I haven't decided yet. I might bring some stuff to give away. If I do just give it away, I'm definitely not making as much because I spend a lot of money, man. When I make merch, I spend a lot of money. And for those of you guys that do merch, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It ain't cheap to make hats. It ain't cheap to make shirts. Let's get in front of this car. See what I'm talking about? I have power now. Yeah, it ain't cheap, man. And so when I sell merch, I try to sell it. Obviously, I want to make a little bit, but I try not to overdo it. And so there's a balance you got to make. But I'm not sure yet, but SEMM's coming around the corner, and I feel like it's going to come quick. I hope it comes up quick, because I really, really do enjoy SEMM. It's such a fun event, and I hope to see you guys there. I know a lot of people flying out. Mr. Fish, big shout out to him, coming all the way from London again, which is, I mean, absolutely mind-boggling. It's always cool to see Mr. Fish out here in Cali, even though he puts that British flag on his bike as he rides around. But you know, I can forgive you for that. I can forgive you for that. It's all right. Nah, man, I don't know. It just feels good to be riding again after not riding for so long. It's been very enjoyable. I've had the bike back about a full week now. South Bay Motorsports definitely hooked it up. On a sad note, South Bay Motorsports is now owned and operated by Del Amo. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little upset. I can't tell whether it's just you know, because I'm not a fan of Del Amo as much as, you know, or I'm just not happy with change. I don't know. South Bay has always been good to me, always hooked me up, always been there when I needed them, and so I'm hoping that continues, but normally Del Amo doesn't work on Triumph, so we'll see what happens. I don't know. Well, anyways, guys, that is all I have for you today. I didn't really have anything planned other than I just wanted to ride, say my bike was back, talk about a few things, and say hello. I apologize that the videos, I mean, really haven't posted in like a week and a half, 2 weeks now, and it sucks, but sometimes, yeah, your shit happens, and you got to deal with it, and that's what happened. But we're back, and I'm going to try to get back on the schedule again, get back on the grind, get some videos out, and until next time, guys, don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button down below. If you want to be notified, remember, YouTube's all funky right now. Hit that little bell, hit that little notification as we get notified next time I upload a video. And have a great day.